Okay.
Say we going live.
Yeah, right now. We are live right now. Yeah, we are live right now. Oh man, I was tripping. I was tripping, but we this is our third episode. This is our third episode of the show. I be tripping. Man, I show
Third
almost
episode.
out. Yeah, this third episode. I was messing around and forgetting for the day was Tuesday.
Just completely forgot.
Yeah.
You just talking and talking, and I'm like, hello. Is we gonna start? What we doing? What's going on?
And you were wondering when is we gonna start? And I was
Yeah.
like, well, today ain't Tuesday.
When is it gonna start?
And you said today ain't Tuesday.
Yeah. Today Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I didn't realize that though until you said something.
Yeah.
I completely was completely was thrown off. You know.
Yeah. What's wrong? You got left back there in the time zone somewhere?
Well, when you stay focused and you're trying to stay focused on what you're doing is the
Yeah.
whole thing. You want to really stay focused on what you're doing because, like I say, when you get to a certain age and you're working too hard, it's time to do something about that. So
That's the truth.
that's where I'm at on that issue, and that's why I'm so focused and so drowned off into doing what need to be done. Because everything is going digital. Everybody's online now. They ain't so much on the physical world too much no more, and that's what this whole metal deal that they got going on. But that's a whole nother story. But anyway, we getting off into after we had did the reuniting, then we went through the apologies. Now we are going through what do you call it, baby? Hello?
After apologies, we want to let go.
Yeah. I,
Basically, once someone apologizes, the way to continue to heal and move forward is to let it go. I'm not saying it's not relevant. I'm not saying your feelings don't count. In that midst of apologies, please get your feelings out so everybody can move on. Anything you feel needs to be said should be said at that point when the apologies are being passed.
well,
That way,
that's the purpose of apologies anyway, is to go on and clear out all the little skeletons that's in your closet.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Get all the little bones, chunk them on out, whether they, just get them on out. You know what I'm saying? Let it go. You know what I'm saying? Where y'all can move forward and build a better life. And if people don't have plans to do that, then it don't make no sense investing no time. You know what I mean?
hmm
You got to be willing. When you got two people willing to come out some working things out, it's time to hash stuff out and get it all the little stuff out the way, and you don't want nothing like that to hinder you from your relationship anyway. You know what I'm saying? With your parents, because the Bible says a disobedient child days is short. You know what I mean? So I try to be careful, you know?
I want to be transparent for the ones who has, now I say old school because most older elders do not believe in apologies. So I ain't gonna say most, but we got a lot out there that do not believe in apologies.
Mm.
So for the ones who will never get an apology, it's still okay to let go and move on. If you choose to continue to have a relationship with them anyway without an apology, then just let that go and keep moving.
Yeah, because you can't make them accept the apology. I mean,
Yeah, but you don't want an apology anyway if it's not genuine.
right. I
You
wouldn't
know
know.
what I'm saying? If
Right.
that person really don't mean it and you have to make them apologize to you,
Show is. That's
then
way too.
technically it's not a real apology
Show
anyway.
ain't. If I got to go through all of that, No, that's not real. If I got to go through all that, so yeah, you're right. I have to leave that alone. But
Yeah,
yeah.
and because we have parents and grandparents who don't want, who really don't apologize. Some of them don't apologize, and I've had to learn how to move on from the ones who didn't.
Yeah,
I
you.
have family that has hurt me, and I've never received an apology from any of them.
Mm,
But at the end of the day, they're still my family. So there's boundaries there as well. So with the apologies and the boundaries and the non-apologies and the boundaries, either way, you want boundaries.
mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's not just for your parents, or that's for everybody. It
Right.
should always be boundaries. When you go
Mm,
in the workplace, you get boundaries. So I mean, that's just, that should be natural, but it's not natural. Because some people really don't know how to lay boundaries. But that's another topic.
right.
But I'm just saying, alone for the ones who really never will get an apology, it's okay. It's okay if you don't get one.
And you know what? I don't. I wouldn't even want to spend. I wouldn't even want to spend the rest of my life looking for apology for somebody that if you didn't want to apologize, no way. I got to go through all of this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wouldn't be looking for it. I wouldn't even hold my breath for real. But I'm like this. Once I find out what a person is like, how they is, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't look for apologies of people's. I don't live to look for apologies. Whatever's in your heart gonna be in your heart, and if it's meant for you to apologize, you're gonna apologize, and it's gonna lay there on your heart until you say it. You know what I mean? And mean it. But if I got to go through all this and that to get you to apologize, no, that ain't genuine. No, that ain't genuine. I agree with that one. That ain't genuine. you
See
know?
you, so that ain't genuine.
No, it ain't genuine. Shoot, if I gotta get you and beg you to, just that's worse than somebody. That's worse than the preacher was telling me to my son. Oh, Kenny, we love you, man. But dog, when I get ready to go over here and do work and stuff like that, you don't want to give me my money until I'm through. But you love me, huh? Wow, ain't that something?
Yeah,
You know,
they have their own set of boundaries.
man.
They probably don't even just do you like that. They probably do whoever they do
Right,
business with.
and yeah,
So we got to be careful with that too. Don't take nothing personal.
right, yeah, that friendship thing too. People's talking about friendship. You know what I'm saying? Friendship is something I don't let really come out of my mouth. And you got some people's that friendship is just not where they think. Grown adults take friendship, and I don't know, it's just misconstrued. Friendship is not.
First, first off, everybody have their different experiences. First off, and friends do, or if they are friends, because that's another thing.
Yeah,
But letting go is the most important part because you don't want to stay stuck
right.
in time with things, with people. You want to move forward
Yeah,
because forget the old memories. You can always create more
right.
now and in the future. So letting go is not only just not benefiting for them, but for you as well. It's for
Mm,
yourself.
right.
It's so you can move on
Yeah, I agree with that. Because like I said, that
and
stuff.
you have to move on.
Yeah, that stuff will tear you down. That stuff will cause your sugar, your blood pressure rising. Every time you see somebody, you got
Diabetes.
right diabetes. You got your jaws all hard, rocked up. You know what I'm saying? That person going about their business while you over here talking about holding something against somebody. You know what I mean? I don't have that energy to be talking about holding nothing against nobody. I don't have that energy at all. I don't even want to project that energy out there like that.
Well, some people don't really understand how to let go. So it also comes with a lack of knowledge.
Hmm.
So you can't judge them neither, because it's
No.
like at the end of the day, they have a lack of understanding
Right.
to any situation where they should know how to let go and move on. But that's not something that's taught in our culture a lot.
I
You
would.
know, we don't learn a lot about healing and letting go and apologies, and
Yeah, but
a lot of that goes unknown. People not teaching their children how to heal, how to let go, and these kids are enduring way more than what we endured back in the day. Because I applaud them for one. Can I get a stand up novation for these babies from the pandemic to now? Because
mm,
I'm the type of person where I have to see. I'm a visual person. I
mm,
have to be shown how to do things
mm,
in order for my mind to grasp it.
mm-hmm,
So to have to operate over a computer,
mm, yeah,
yeah, I really do take my hat off to these kids.
yes,
They they
that's,
they had to, that's something they had to stomach.
mm-hmm, yeah,
So again, with the constant holding on to things, when you hold on to things, you stunt your growth.
that's what you do.
You stunt your growth, and then you block your blessings. And Lord knows you always want to grow. Every day you wake up, you want to look forward to growing more. You'll never stop growing until you die.
And I wouldn't want to give that much energy to something that ain't gonna benefit me no way. I couldn't sit up there and have that give that much energy to something that's going not going to benefit me. It's not going to benefit me. So why give that much energy to something that don't mean nothing? It ain't gonna benefit me one way or the other. You know, and that's what I don't get. You know, uh, I guess it's the film that people's play in their head, but I don't choose to give the energy to that. It ain't gonna benefit me, like I say. And then you got to you got to keep moving. You got to keep it moving. Life is bigger than that.
Yes, it is.
Life bigger than that.
Way, way bigger than that. And most of the time, it ain't even about you.
Sure ain't.
Ooh, that part. I used to get so mad when people tell me, girl, let that stuff go. It ain't even about you. What? What do you mean? So you say my feelings don't matter? I used to have hurt feelings over that saying, but it's the truth. Whatever you're going through is bigger than you.
Mm-hmm.
It's about something and somebody else
Yep.
to
Somebody feel.
heal off of your situation, because when you healing around broken people, you giving them hope.
Hmm.
You give them some of them, you giving them hope for the ones that really do want it, or for the
Mm-hmm.
ones that done lost hope, that done lost love.
Hmm.
Don't let nothing that you go through in life make you hold on so much that you stunt your growth, and you forget that when you stunt your growth, you block your blessings.
Mm.
So when you forgive, you basically taking everything and you moving that to the side. You moving the old out the way for the new.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
That's how you doing it.
Yep. Moving that old stuff out the way. Say this is a fresh start.
Because it's about elevating and upgrading.
Right. Where everything in life has to be upgraded. So that from relationships to technology, from chemistry, and chemistry is another thing. That really helps too. It depends on the chemistry of the two individuals as well. You know what I mean? the chemistry. Like you like to cook, I like to cook. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's a you love to cook seafood.
Yes.
I'm more of a soul food.
But I'll try some soul food stuff down too now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I was
I
just
started
saying
with the
how
soul. I started with the soul food,
right.
and then I started falling in love with the seafood as I started eating it more.
Hmm.
But which I don't know if that's on my side of your side of the family, because sometimes I feel like I'm allergic to seafood.
Yeah.
But yeah, because the bottom of my lip, I feel like it's starting to bump up. But you know what? I'm gonna eat all I can until I have to stop.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Because I love seafood.
Yeah, that's soul food. I don't know. I'm on one of them old soul food cookers. You know, I just seafood. I'd have cooked it before too, but that's why I say you do the seafood. You love doing the seafood, and I love doing the soul food. Boy, if them two dishes ever came together, that'd be a bomb dish. You know what I mean? Seafood on this side, soul food on that side. Shh. Boy, that's the best of two worlds.
Yeah,
Hmm. Best of two worlds.
letting go. Another thing we got to talk about is communication.
Right, yeah, that communication is very important.
It ain't just important in just your relationship with an intimate partner. It's also important in every single relationship you have, from the business relationship to you going to work. You have work relationships, same as business, but friendships, family. Communication is everywhere.
Yep.
And without communication, there is going to constantly continue to be a lack of understanding and
Miss
misunderstanding.
Is
Misunderstanding, excuse me, not understanding, but
misunderstanding.
misunderstandings.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Show is. Yes, it is
Because
because
what happens when you don't talk? Oh, you start assuming, right? But you
yep,
don't want to assume. It's one thing you don't want to do, to take things personal, and you don't want to assume.
yep,
You don't want to make assumptions.
yep.
It's another way you block your blessings. But communication has to, and it has to be transparent. You ain't gonna like everything you hear. I mean, I got 3 daughters. I still don't like everything I hear right now.
Mm.
But
Yeah,
I listen.
right. Yeah, show
I
is.
listen anyway because I have to listen.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
if I don't hear them out or make them feel heard,
Right.
then I'm leaving them broken. I'm leaving them with nothing.
Hmm.
Communication is everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything.
Yes.
And if you feel like that the conversation is too hard to have, you know what? Me and my mama used to write letters to each other when we couldn't talk.
Hmm. Hmm.
And watch your text messages, because text messages can also be misconstrued.
Joe can. Golly.
I
Whew.
didn't even misconstrue some of them before myself with one of my friends or a couple of my friends. I've done that before.
Yep.
So I'm knowing now. Okay, if I'm thinking something with what they text me back, let me call them because I need to hear their voice.
Mm-hmm.
Did you mean it this way? Because that's the way that I thought you was trying to say, and I don't come aggressive. I
Hmm.
just ask. I just ask a question. Ain't no wrong with asking questions.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about what you do or what you say. It's about how you do it
Mm-hmm.
and how you say it.
Yep.
Think before you speak,
Yep. Not
and be
react.
considerate of other people's feelings, and be transparent and open to the point that they're not gonna always say what you want to hear.
Hmm. Right. I'm telling you. Sure
Because
ain't.
if it's they feelings, it's they feelings. Respect their feelings and move on.
Hmm.
Ain't no love lost nowhere.
Yeah, sure ain't, cause you can sit up there and say something to like they say, you can say a message to three different peoples, and shucks, everybody get this different understanding of it.
Hmm.
All three of them got a different understanding of it.
Right. Everybody has their own understandings.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, you're right about
When
that.
you talk over the phone, when you talk or you face to face, a person can feel your energy. They can hear you.
Right.
They know your sincerity because they can hear and feel your sincerity. A text message, yeah, it's something very easy to misconstrue.
Yeah, for real. Then they be some of them put them what you doing? I be like, what is that? You know what I mean? What you doing? Just
Are you talking about the abbreviation WYD?
yeah. Talking about
Yeah.
what you doing? Yeah, what is you,
My
dog?
three girls been my girls be teaching me about them abbreviations. I still don't know.
Man,
I ask them, I hit them back, and I put it in parentheses. What that mean?
right? Yeah, yeah. They got all kind of.
And they'll hit me back and say, "Oh, this mean X, Y, Z." So yeah,
Woo,
I know what you're saying. They starting to abbreviate everything, so you
yeah,
really don't know what they saying and stuff sometimes.
that's where everything going is. Ain't nobody writing no more. Ain't nobody writing no more. They taking it. They took away all that old stuff now. And they putting it computerized. So like I said, it's a whole nother learning curve. You learn these abbreviations and these words and codes they speaking in. You know,
Yeah.
world is changing.
Mhm. Rapidly.
Yeah, real fast. And you got
Time be feeling like it be going by fast.
man, golly, I remember when you used to have a job, you went to work, you felt like you was getting a paycheck. You know what I mean? But now here it is, you don't even feel like you're getting a paycheck now. They want so much for a little bit of you come to work. This person lays over here. They gonna get more out of him, out of you, than they is him, and that's the way they look at that. And that's what made me get out the job field. I didn't want to be in the job field no more. I got tired of being abused like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But yeah,
You
it's
have a gift though.
huh?
Once you find your gift and your purpose, the job you doing ain't even gonna be relevant no more. And everybody have a gift,
Oh
and
yeah.
everybody has a purpose. So once you find that, that that's gonna change everything.
Hmm. Yeah. You
And that
know.
go back into looking into yourself, healing things with the relationships and stuff you don't let go. You attract that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's another reason why you want to let it go because you don't want it to keep following you and you're brand new when you're trying to revamp you and do something different and elevate. You
Yep.
don't want it to keep following you. You want to let it go
Yep.
so you can elevate.
We have clean slate, clean slate, going into a new chapter. You know.
Yeah, you don't want to bring nothing old with you.
Sure don't. No ma'am. Get rid of it all.
Because now in this new chapter, it's going to be some pressure. Pressure don't do nothing but make diamonds. Now you
Mm-hmm.
finna see other skills that you didn't even know you had.
Hmm. Hmm. Say yeah,
That you
baby. Bring it. Say
didn't
bring
even
it on.
recognize that exists.
Hmm.
You want to start the healing now. so it
Mm-hmm.
can start being passed on down to your other generations.
Hmm.
A lot of families in our culture have generations that's having generations, creating generations. And generations don't even know other generations.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that something?
Yeah, because you've been sitting up holding on to stuff. You ain't letting nothing go. So time then came past and it's somebody's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
And you just realize that from living, and I did this.
Mm.
I did this. I spent 10 years just vamped out away from my family, just living life,
Hmm.
doing me, coming back around for funerals though,
Mm.
but never for family reunions.
Hmm.
And I stopped that as I got older, all because of everything I was holding on to. I lost so much time. I
Mm.
don't even know my other generation that's up under me on my mother's side.
Hmm.
I know some of them, but
Well,
like they done grew from the time I knew them to now. The whole 10 years that they done been gone, that I've been gone, that
mm.
I've been in my feelings,
Mm.
because I've been in my feelings.
Mm.
This is why I'm saying to y'all, let go. You know how happy my family was when I came back around them?
Hmm.
I never knew how important my presence was to them
Mm.
because I was holding on to everything they did to me that hurt me.
Mm.
And then I lost the extra 10 years with you doing the same shit.
Mm.
Excuse me, the same thing.
Mm.
So, yeah, holding on. I'm a prime example. Holding on will cause you to lose time.
Mm.
And before you know it, so much time, it's a whole decade.
Mm.
So much
Mm.
time
So all
has
that.
gone by.
Yeah. Yeah.
So much time. So much time. So
Yes.
many people done died.
Yep.
So many new babies done been born.
So much went on. You don't know who's who. You wasn't raised up with them, and yeah, I know, cause I was 19 years in prison. Then when I went to prison, they had number three sisters and two brothers when I left. And when I went to prison, shoot, next thing you know, I had all these nephews and nieces.
A whole nother generation done been created.
A whole young generation coming up there and on a bus, packed on the bus, got to rotate to come in and see me. Like I'm an animal in a cage. Ain't that something? Like I'm an animal in a cage. Got to come up here, and this is how I meet the new generations from a jail cell, from a jailhouse. They come up on a bus. First time ever seeing them. Hmm, 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 Ain't that something? Ain't that something? They come up on a bus. This is how I meet my nieces and nephews that entered the world. I met them through the jail cell. They come up on a visit. Hmm, ain't that
But you
something?
know what? It is something because most people don't even get that.
Hmm, yeah, that's true
Some
too.
people don't even have a visit. Some
Right.
people don't even care to make sure the next generation gets to know you.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, it's sad they met you through a jail cell, but I think that's dope that they took the time to have them come up there to keep getting to know you. So you wouldn't feel left out and they weren't knowledgeable of who you was.
Hmm.
That's what a family's supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying that's what a family has to do.
Right. No, I know what
Everybody
you're
has
saying.
their way of dealing with things, the way they deal with it, but that shows strength.
Hmm.
That shows love. Them coming up there like that to see you, man, they gave you hope.
Hmm. For
You went
real.
back to your jail cell good. Like, my family loved me. People got family that don't even love them.
I'm here. You ain't
That
lying.
don't even write to them. That
You,
don't even answer their phone calls. Don't put nothing on their books.
man, show is. Golly. Woo. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I think that was pretty cool.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. It was. Yeah. You know, cause like you say, they could have did something else. Took the time rather than
Mm-hmm.
take the time out, come up there and acknowledge you, see who I am.
Yeah,
Yeah. You're right.
yeah, absolutely. Mhm.
Yeah.
'Cause some people don't. They don't do that.
Show don't.
Some don't even get that. They don't even get half of that. If they get a visit.
I'm here. I hate to go on a visit though. You know, them folks won't look all up in your rump with, like, dog, do you have nightmares? You know what I'm saying? Just sick to my security. It was off the chain, baby. It was off the chain. So that's another whole topic.
Yeah,
That's another whole topic.
oh, yeah.
You know. But yes, we're gonna end this now. We have gotten through our third episode, and you want to say something before we end this, Tanisha?
Yes, love yourselves so you could be able to love everybody else. And try to be transparent and look at both sides. Put yourself in their shoes before you speak. Before you speak, think. Because you can hurt each other. And them bruises is gonna heal. But words, those are emotional scars. And those are the scars that stick with the mental the
Mm-hmm.
most.
It's laying into that memory.
So be careful with that. Let go. You get your apology, you don't get your apology, you still choose to have a relationship, let go, move on, love yourself, love them, and just enjoy each other. Life is short. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for listening in. We appreciate y'all. See you next week.